This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. We're going to talk about a parallel carry up on Bitcoin, on Tesla, on NVDA. Way to trade, guys. We're going to talk about Solana as well. Digging into the details, I want to make sure that you are apprised of something that not is upsetting the markets. And guys, this is London, former hedge fund owner, private, not SEC, not financial advice. But I won't say that is upsetting the markets, but it may be a bit of a surprise if you're not accustomed to using parallel carry downs. Take a look at the macro on Bitcoin. On the daily, for instance, line of resistance across the top on the daily chart. Let's draw that specific parallel channel down here. Boom. That's exactly the line that bulls caught at and are trying to hold currently in the market on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at NVDA. NVIDIA, the nice hot story today. We've been trading. You guys know I had an upside target. Way to over impress it. Beat those earnings. Nicely done. What I'll say is that on NVIDIA, if you were looking for what we caught today, we're going to take that same applied rationale, level of support, parallel carry up on the macro chart. Boom, right into that level of resistance. We have upside targets. I will reiterate that in spite of the Jackson Hole meeting tomorrow with Fed Chair Powell. Now, a little bit difficult. In terms of Tesla, let's look at Tesla right before we look at Solana. Another parallel carry, this one down. Anytime we have two pivots and can establish a trend line channel, we're looking to carry this specific level of support down to a centralized or a peripheral level and establish a trend channel. So this is caught here as we also hit a nice target here. You understand we will target any descending wedge failure. You understand that demand agreement with buyers on support, sellers on resistance. That is a demand agreement, okay? Actual calculated price. Once we see a divergence of price to pattern expectation, we would expect this to be a bullish pattern. So once we see that divergence, that failure here, we will target that specific apex nice recovery on Tesla. In terms of the details, let's talk about Solana, another parallel carry down feature with some potential downside targets. I want to reiterate this in terms of a specific level of resistance carried down to level of support. Just don't be without recognizing on the daily time frame on Solana, we have a specified channel, 1, 2, 3, 4 contact points in play for a trend channel. Yes, we would love to be able to operate along that bottom side, and we will look for differentiating patterns such as a triangulation to distinguish the bear flag nature of that specific pattern. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. We are trading in the back. Number one trade group. Excited to be trading with you in 2023. We'll talk to you soon. Let's go Bulls. Mind yourself, please, of one fact. Please take a look at the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ right now is going to either hammer down through the floor on a head and shoulders, or somehow the bulls are going to save the day. Look at the head and shoulders on the NASDAQ. It's a pretty pattern for the bulls, for the bears, pardon. So the bulls are going to need to get busy on it, guys. If you would like to participate at the 50, the way it could look good for the bulls, if you're going to participate at the 50 or the 100% completion, what's going to distinguish in terms of a potential for a throwback to preceding level of support will be what? Typically, that's based on volume. Okay, if you're looking for a breakdown through such a pattern, we're going to be looking for a fractional completion. The probability of the return to any neckline on a head and shoulders is going to be what? It's going to be normally dictated by whether or not there is a huge outpouring in terms of volume. Big outpouring of volume to the downside will typically eliminate, okay, the expectation that we would return to that neckline. We'll be watching out for Powell, guys. This is London with Bitcoin Spike and VIP Trader. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.